Hey, happy Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Hey, everybody. Yes, and no, it's not Sunday. There's no way I could have done this show on Sunday, this past Sunday. Um, there's no way I could have done it. Well, I tried. I tried yesterday. We finally loaded in my stuff with some help down to the dungeon down here into the Shred Haven, or what do they call it? Shred Den? Something like that. Yeah, so anyways, a little bit of rush. Did everyone see the clip of Getty flipping out on Sully when the bass didn't work? I don't know. Should have. That's what you get for playing Gibsons. Anyways, Thunderbird didn't work. Puts a Fender on, works. Stops the song. No, what was amazing about that video, if you guys haven't seen it, is he just kind of waves his arm like this, and they start the song again. And it's like it was Overture 2112, so not exactly an easy one to stop and start again. But you look over and Annika's laughing and stuff like that. But anyhow, we'll talk about Rush in a minute. But yeah, I played in Cornwall, Ontario, this past Saturday night at the Port Theatre. Before I tell a story, thank you Port Theatre, thank you Larry, thank you Nick, all staff, big security guys. I mean, there's a crazy crowd there, man. We were people screaming when we jumped on stage. We're not Bon Jovi. Okay, we're not Bon Jovi, but we look a lot like them when we get up there on stage with hats and guitars and stuff like that. So anyhow, thank you Cornwall for giving us a huge reception. Thank you James River for giving us a ton of food, pizzas, desserts, all kinds of stuff. Thank you so much for that. It was great having you and your lovely wife with us at Cornwall. Thank you to Roy Nickel from April Wine, who showed up to see us, along with Mark Day from Fractal Audio. Didn't get a chance to talk to Mark enough. Unfortunately, I wanted to add a lot of questions about guitars and shit like that. Mark's a great guy on YouTube, by the way, if you want to look his stuff up. Yeah, so after the show, an amazing show. Didn't have any health issues after the show, and something kind of an issue that I've had for a little while that I was under control, kind of flared up, and got back to the hotel. Well, tore down. I mean, we were there for another good hour or so at the gig. We ate some more pizza from James. Ate a lot of stuff, drank a ton of more water, and basically loaded out, got back to the hotel. Two of our boys actually made the drive home, didn't stay over, which is, hey, they made it. But yeah, Mark and Doug made it back safely. I did not do so well. Got back to the hotel, found this issue, said, hey, maybe we should go to the hospital. Angela, my wife, gets real upset about those things. So thankfully, Mr. Chris Newman, our fearless leader, I should not say that. He doesn't like that. Chris Newman, our lead singer for Keep the Faith and leader, okay, and his lovely wife, Lisa, who are our best friends at times, or always. What am I saying? Great friends to have. It's great to have friends in your band, and because you bring them with you everywhere. Then they're great friends. Drove us to the hospital and got taken care of. To make a long story short, they took care of the issue. I had to get back to the hotel. The next morning, I thought there was still an issue, so we rushed back. I actually drove myself back, and then I think Chris and Lisa had left already. So and then we spent everything's okay. Just everything's okay. I'm not very mobile right now, and that's the only thing that's really kind of upsetting me, because I feel fine. I look fine. I think maybe look a little disheveled here, but yeah. Basically, we made it home, and I've got some I guess well-deserved downtime right now. Thanks to everybody who helped out, especially the Cornwall Hospital, who was amazing. If you guys hear water right now and you haven't watched my show before, I'm right beside the downspout for the washer and dryer. We're doing lots of laundry today, so you're going to hear the waterfall for a little bit, because I really don't want to stop this and start this video again. Okay. Anyhow, yes, so I'm okay. I'm just going to have some downtime for a bit to get ready for some. Thankfully, I don't have any gigs I have to cancel this weekend and that. So, yeah, I think everything's going to be okay. By the way, thanks for everybody who reached out on Facebook and personally on direct messages and texts, and all my friends. I didn't realize I had so many people that are just amazing and care so much, and reached out and helped us out with groceries today, because Ange didn't want to leave the house, and Kaylee came home. Kaylee, my daughter's home now, helping us out with the school, because we're not at the school right now. And we're and special thanks to Ava Smith, one of our star teachers, who is taking care of all the admin stuff while Angela and I are away, as Angela will not leave me alone at home. It's all right. I'm doing okay. But Kaylee is here, and everything's okay. Everything's okay. We're going to be okay. You'll see me back on stage soon, God willing. But anyhow, yes, thank you to everybody who reached out. Thank you to people who helped out. My wonderful across the street neighbors, Chantel Hammond, her husband came over and cut my lawn, which is amazing. Thank you so much for that. Thank you to Jeff next door. Wixon, there we go. Jeff next door, my next door neighbor, who took care of our cat, came over and fed the cat, Freddie Mercury, while we were kind of late getting back home. So that's awesome. And it's great. Just a public service announcement to all my friends out there, because all my musician friends are probably either around within 10 years around my age. My musician friends, other than my son and his band, who are 20. But yeah, just take care of any little thing that's happening with your body that you think is weird or different, or pains that might not go away and stuff like that. Please take care of that stuff. I know we're guys and we don't like to, have downtime. I'm a big, huge problem that way. I don't stop. I have a non-musical day job. I have a musical day job. I teach 40 plus students a week. Play in a couple bands. Play in Keep the Faith, which is a touring Bon Jovi tribute. I play in Bridge on Fire, who's basically more local, but we have a schedule too, which are Reno Rock tribute that we are. Thanks to basically, I should slow down a little bit. I go from a job to another job, and Avalon Music. I'm a teacher there, but I'm also the main admin. I'm also the manager. I'm also the equipment manager, the schedule manager, payroll manager. It's COVID hit us hard, and we used to have people that we would ask. It would help out, but it's hard to pay for all of that stuff now and keep a business going. And we have a hard, and this has been a really rough year for the business. So we've cut a lot of corners and stuff like that. And one of them is me. So we're looking at that over the summer. We're gonna look at that over the summer. You know, it's not worth it to feel run down and have an issue happen when, you know, I take pretty good care of myself. I'm 60 years old. Here's your one humorous note. My son, who's, you know, it's great to be friends with your kids. You know, Kaylee and Jacob are more like on the friend mode. I know that we are still mom and dad, but it's funny. It's another element to have the musician friend where we joke around with each other like musicians do and stuff. So, you know, I'm on the phone with Jacob on Sunday morning, you know, letting him know um, about what happened in detail, and he's like, "Oh yeah, so you made it a week into 60, and your body falls apart." You know, yeah. And I said, you know, I'm thinking to myself, I'm not gonna say it to him, but you will be 60 someday too, my son. So, anyways, but yeah, it was kind of funny that he threw that out at me. Um, you know, in a truly musician joking with me way. So, anyways, thanks, Jacob. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's great. It's great to be friends with your kids, though. It's an awesome thing. I didn't want to scare anybody too. Didn't want to scare them, and but you know, we're home now, and it's all good. And thanks everybody. I can't thank everybody enough that would reached out. And you know, I'm not out of the woods yet. I'm still kind of recuperating and still have to go see doctors and stuff like that. So I'm, you know, fingers crossed everything's okay. But I feel okay. So I think, you know your body enough. If and that's why I said to you guys out there, if you do know your body and take care of yourself as much as you can, check out the little things. Um, Rush on the road. Rush. I'm feeling very, how do you say, glorious that I've turned, I don't think it's me, but I think it's the band, but might be how much I talk about it. Mr. Chris Newman from Keep the Faith is now a Rush fan, which is awesome. We're both huge Triumph fans, and then here we go again with a Triumph Rush comparison here. Rush is now out on the road, finishes right, and Triumph finishes, and Rush takes over. Isn't that awesome? Rush is out there. It's amazing. Annika is amazing. This band sounds amazing. Again, I'm trying not to watch videos. Obviously, I watched the 2112 video. They're doing Overture 2112. I think they might be doing the whole first side and stuff. And maybe at my show, they won't do that when I see them in Toronto coming up. But yeah, I want the set list to be surprised. It was a great surprise at Triumph when I didn't look at any set lists, or I knew. I mean, you know what songs they're gonna play. Rush, you don't always know. Rush, you don't always know. There's a huge catalog there, much bigger than Triumph's catalog. But as Rush never broke up. Rush never broke up. It had any issues with anybody other than John Rutsey leaving after the first album. But yeah, is it not amazing to see older bands get back up there and just give the shows and really all the fans that they've gathered over the last 5 to 10 years since they've been on retired basically. The music lives on, and all those fans get to see the band now too. As far as ticket prices go, I didn't pay much for my tickets. We were very lucky in the lottery. Sadly, if you want to see this band on this tour, it's going to be pretty expensive. I hope someone does something about that soon. I don't know. I saw those World Cup ticket prices, and that's crazy. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, guys. But anyways, it's great to see Rush out there. It's just great to see any band out there that was our classic heroes or whatever. Still think Triumph will do another round, and I will be there anyhow. But anyhow, I'm gonna cut it short here because I still, I'm still not that mobile. So anyways, my fingers are moving. Hey, anyways. That's a good thing. I can still play guitar. That's one thing about guitarists. We just protect our hands. I protect the left hand so much because I figure, you can just tape a pick to your hand and go, right? maybe. But I just even down to if I'm eating finger foods, I don't even use the left hand. I just go like this with the right. So I don't know. I think that's because you didn't want the guitar to be greasy with chicken wings and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyways, again, thanks again for everybody who reached out and everyone who helped out and everybody who cares. It's just great to see you out there, and I have a lot of great friends. Love you all. Love the family, love the band families. Bridge on Fire, I talked to them today, roughly, kind of. Well, Roy, our singer, butt dialed us, and we all, two of us or three of us, ended up on a conference call, which was kind of funny. And so I got to talk to them today, and we're gonna get some more songs together in the next little while, and hopefully rehearse when I'm feeling better. And then we got some shows coming up in July for Bridge on Fire, some festivals and stuff like that. Keep the faith. If you are in the Toronto area, which most of you are, please come out to see us at Harbourfront on July 4th. We are playing with the ABBA tribute, ABBA Mania, and it's going to be great. It's a double header thing. We are going to play first in the row. ABBA is much bigger band than Bon Jovi, so they're going to play it at the end of the night. So we headlined it last year, so that's okay. I can go home early. It's all right. It's all right. They ripped all the seats out of the amphitheater for standing room only. It's a free show, so come on down, Harbourfront Amphitheater. Beautiful amphitheater, right on the water. Our wireless units all go crazy at this gig because the CN Tower is right there. So spare cords, guys. We leave spare cords lying around. More for the guitar. I can't do much about the in-ears, but anyhow, again, thanks so much to Larry and Nick at Port Theater, everybody who helped out with my issues, and everybody who helped out with the gig, because the gig was awesome. Anyhow, I'm hoping not forgetting anybody. Again, Chris and Lisa Newman, something I'll never forget, you guys helping us out at the hospital, and love you guys, and love everybody who watched the show. Give me a comment, and I'll have some master classes coming up again this summer, hopefully. It's hard to schedule everybody in on the summer, but we'll try our best. Anyways, have a good one. Take it easy. Bye-bye.